You're right.
All right, now to Wyoming, where Congresswoman Liz Cheney could lose her seat for criticizing former President Trump. The polls show she's badly trailing her primary challenger, Harriet Hageman, who frequently echoes the ex-president's lies about the 2020 election. The election is tomorrow, and it could have major national implications for the Republican Party. Robert Costa is in Jackson, Wyoming. Bob, good morning.
Good morning, Nate. Polls here show Congresswoman Cheney trailing her challenger by about 30 points. But Cheney has long said that this race, this fight, is about more than the primary. And in the closing days, she has been arguing that it is also a crossroads for her party and for the nation.
America cannot remain free if we abandon the truth. The lie that the 2020 presidential election was stolen is insidious.
Be it on the trail or as vice chair of the House committee investigating the January 6 attack on the Capitol,
President Trump summoned a violent mob and directed them illegally to march on the United States Capitol.
Congresswoman Liz Cheney has sounded an alarm about the former president's conduct. But in conservative Wyoming, that could come at a price.
We have a committee in Congress right now that they're focusing on something that happened 18 months ago. They're not focusing on the issues that are important to the people in Wyoming.
Attorney Harriet Hageman was once a Cheney ally, but in this contest she has embraced Trump and falsely called the 2020 election rigged, winning her a visit to a campaign rally in May.
Liz, you're fired. Get out of here.
If Cheney loses, she will be the 8th out of 10 Republicans who voted for Trump's second impeachment following the Capitol attack to be leaving Congress. 4 decided to retire. 3 have lost their primaries. Just 2 might be on the ballot in November. Cheney's father, Dick Cheney, who represented Wyoming for a decade before later serving as vice president, has jumped in as well, labeling Trump a threat to democracy.
He tried to steal the last election using lies and violence to keep himself in power after the voters had rejected him. He is a coward. A real man wouldn't lie to his supporters.
Even if she loses, Cheney will stay on the scene. The January 6th committee continues its investigation, and Cheney has told me that she has not ruled out a run for higher office, including a possible 2024 presidential bid, which could pit her against Trump. Gayle?
Boy, Bob, one of the few people that said they haven't ruled it out. Most say, no, I'm not thinking about that right now. I'm concentrating on my own job. A lot of people watching this race. It'll be interesting to see how this turns out. Thank you, Bob Costa, live from Wyoming this morning.